Also,
slap
maybe
that little end bit on there.
Also, maybe cut out the part where I mentions his social security number and his date of birth.
Which is what again? What is it?
555-5555-5555.
That's a very convenient.
That's crazy.
social.
Yeah,
That's
it's really easy.
That's mine too.
It's really easy to remember.
Is it also the last three on the back of your credit cards?
Yeah, it's 555.
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
That's good.
You want to know my credit card number?
I do.
555-555-5555-4.
Ooh.
That's less convenient.
What a twist. Hi guys.
Hello.
Oh, this is the sick episode, isn't it?
Oh, we all got stummy brains.
My stomach is the brainiest.
Oh,
Blaine.
I ate my own brain, and
Okay.
it made my tummy hot.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game with the listeners at home.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, I'm Brian. Hi.
Not yet.
What? Really?
I mean, Dane says not yet.
Oh God.
What do
Jim-
you say, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy says,
Let's play a game with the listeners at home. Let's play
Okay, cool.
who, if they can guess, is the actual person who's sick by the end of the episode.
Yeah. Okay.
And then separately, who is also on Dayquil by the end of the episode. Let's try and figure it out.
Oh man.
let's see if they're two different people.
I don't know. I don't want to assume anything because that makes us all assholes. But hey, welcome to the Proud Jacuzzi crew.
Hey.
My name's Dane.
I'm Brian again.
I'm the sick one. The cat's out of the bag.
Oh God damn!
Whoa!
So much for fun
I'm
games.
in a separate tub.
Oh man, we haven't been a
It's
quarantine.
full of Bacta gel.
So much for fun at all. Ever again.
I mixed Dayquil into your Bacta gel
Oh
jacuzzi.
God, you're not supposed to drink it. That's why I'm extra sick. The jig is up anytime I speak, just to be fair.
What if I speak like you the whole time?
I want to be like them. I'll just talk like a sinister man. The whole podcast. It's easier to talk like this.
Wipe them out, all of them.
Do it.
Very well, Jedi.
It's good.
Why is that easier? That's so weird.
Palpatine's here.
Like it's easier on my throat to talk like an evil guy.
Oh, probably because you're using a different part of your vocal cords. Anyway, that's not funny.
Is that so?
There you go. Thank you. So we here at the Proud Jacuzzi crew, we like to do Would You Rathers and Lonely Hearts and various other sundry items for your enjoyment and consumption. We are completely sterile, and all of our products are sanitary.
The only way we can hopefully hope to reproduce is through your ear holes, that you might remember us and carry our legacy forward, since we will never bear any progeny.
Nope. It's all audio babies.
Audio baby.
Jim
They
Hudson's
make your
audio
dreams come
babies.
true. Oh, wow.
Wow, that's surprisingly
Jimmy,
beautiful.
you're
Yeah.
really batting against your being sick persona.
I can do falsetto, but if I'm trying to talk normally,
So you can talk better as Emperor Palpatine, and you can falsetto better. But
that is the best part of the song.
that is.
It's very. I haven't been using my voice very much, but now I'm finding out all sorts of things about it. We're all in for a wild journey together.
This is going to be
On
a
this sickness
roller coaster
train.
of sick emotion, illness emotion.
Fucking sick emotion.
Wicked sick.
So let's jump into the tub, the metaphorical tub, since we're already in a literal tub.
I'm in a different.
Yeah.
I'm in
For
a
real,
separate
we're
tub.
in a tub.
Yeah, so we're all sick now because we're all in the same fucking tub.
So, my very, 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 very good friend and best friend, Matt, who lives in Walnut Creek, he asks, Would you rather be born with a second set of legs in place of your arms, or be born with your head facing your back? He didn't write this, but in the style of He Who Must Not Be Named on the back of Quirrell's head.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
But instead of having a face on the front, also, it would just be your face on the back.
So, if you had the foot arms, you'd be basically kind of like a dog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, assuming.
Because like you can't really run on all fours because your arms are shorter.
Oh,
Generally.
so in that case,
Now.
case, would your foot arms be as short as your arms?
I think
I think they'd be legs.
leg size. So
Yes.
You could be like a horse.
Yeah.
Second set of
dog.
legs. So it would be as if you had legs coming out your shoulders.
Yeah. But the way those are positioned is kind of different than your legs, so you probably couldn't. You could
wouldn't
move
right.
awkwardly.
Yeah,
on
because you
all
wouldn't have
fours.
those hip flexors.
Yeah, great word, great term.
Thank you.
You know a thing.
I did. I don't know the name of the muscle group. I did at one point.
Also, the problem with that is your neck, as a human man or woman for that matter, is not meant to like be craned up kind of
Right.
at like a right angle to your
You
torso.
have to be looking down all the time.
So that'd be fuck sword too.
They have for rock climbing. They have mirrored glasses, so that you can watch people climb up the wall, and you can just look forward, and it reflects up, so you can watch the people. So you're not like craning your neck up.
Also, for the occasional sly mountaineering upskirt shot.
I mean, for people who rock climb in skirts,
Yeah.
which is no one.
Daddy likes.
We found Brian's daily fetish. Yay! It's rock
Mountain.
climbing upskirts.
Fucking high altitude underwear.
High out unders.
I can totally see you long johns.
We may be getting hypothermia up here, but I'm fully erect.
I'm a hyperthermic looking at them scratchy bottom drawers.
The reason I'm getting frostbite is because all the blood's in my penis. Gross.
Serious problem.
Serious problem.
It's serious. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you through all your gruff rumbling. What was that? Anyway, face on the back. Pros and cons. Let's
yeah.
brainstorm this. Let's spitball it.
Well,
Always be able to see those people who are talking behind you,
yeah.
but not in front of you.
In front of you. You'd have to get really good at moonwalking.
Yeah,
That is a great idea.
because you can't just walk backwards. You have to moonwalk.
I think that would be the most effective form of
Yeah.
People would never know.
transportation.
Now, would you dress yourself backwards so it looked correct, sort of?
I think that's a personal choice.
Yeah.
Would you guys then?
I would not. No.
Why not?
I don't like looking ridiculous. That's not true. I love looking ridiculous.
You bought a tulip suit.
I did buy a tulip suit.
You'd have to kind of be double jointed to do that well, dress backwards, that is. Fortunately, I'm like 1.5 jointed, so I could kind of do that.
What do you do with your extra half joint?
Not much. That's the honest answer.
But what's the funny answer?
I use it for fish purposes.
Fish porpoises.
Fish porpoise. It's actually a mammal. That's actually a mammal. It's a
So
porpoise.
I've created a scenario in my head just now. Let me guide you
Great.
through this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I live my life as a backwards headman.
Hypothetically, you haven't chosen yet.
I haven't chosen yet, but
Great.
I live my life as a backwards headman. I wear my clothes backwards too. Nobody's the wiser. I cover it up very well.
Very well.
Even though it's fairly obvious because my joints don't move in the right direction.
And you got a front butt.
Well, so
Oh.
but you don't know
Oh no.
because I'm covering up with baggy pants,
Okay.
right? So you don't know.
Okay.
And like I woo a lady, and we go through the courtship
Courting process.
ritual of consummation.
Uh-huh.
And it's like
She
a
takes
way
off my
more
pants.
it's like a way more intense crying game where instead of genitals it's my butt. And then I turn around and I'm like, no, it's here. It's okay.
No, everything's
I'm
fine.
just a backwards headman, you see.
I guess I'm gonna fuck you with my ass now.
But fucking, but also with my junk.
She runs out screaming. It's a different sort of ending
Oh,
to
but
that
it,
film.
but if you find that one person who's into it,
I've always wanted to have a butt fuck me.
We're gonna do it butt style.
who's bumping butts. Can I fit my entire butt inside you?
I'm gonna fart in your vagina so hard. Ooh, girl, ooh.
And
ooh.
imagine this, like instead of pooping, you'd sit down when you pee, right? No, I guess you just sit regular and you just look at the wall. It wouldn't be like a
You're not
backwards.
gonna straddle it all
Yeah.
crazy.
You're like, no, this is the real way to do it. I need to face forward on the toilet, and then you're just like completely contorted. Oh, that sounds awful.
I mean, you got bathroom problems in either case, because, like, fucking how do you wipe with fucking foot hands?
I think that's super possible.
So foot hands, you don't have hands. That's
Right.
I feel like that's a way more difficult life.
Did you see the young sports fan who drew his favorite sports team member with just his feet because he doesn't have hands?
I mean, your
I
feet.
saw that on the internet.
Your feet can get pretty dexterous, but I mean,
Yeah.
can you get that dexterous?
We've talked about this before. You can.
Not as dexterous as a hand.
Guys.
There's not
Edificize
opposable-
yourself.
There's not an
Edificize
opposable
yourself.
thumb.
There's a woman who got I think she sued McDonald's because she drove up to the drive-through window and she tried to pay with her feet because she didn't have arms. And the woman said, "Girl, where's your arms?" and then wouldn't like serve her.
Is this real?
Yeah, this is a real thing. So people live full lives without any arms and just using
Without any McDonald's, it sounds like.
or McDonald's. Those poor souls.
I think I know how she lost her arms.
How?
She got the diabetes from eating McDonald's, and her arms fell off.
only if she only eats the super sugary apple pies, which I could find
as she does.
Yeah.
The,
as she is wont to do.
What is the pancake bun one? McGriddle.
Oh wow,
That's the
Yeah.
sugariest.
She would
thing.
only drink the Shamrock shakes.
Only
Those are
those.
good. They're seasonal.
They are they're
They're
special.
mint.
Are they minty?
They're minty.
I remember them just tasting green.
Well, because they don't tell you, but they're
distinct taste of green.
Yeah, in my
they're
mind.
minty. When I worked
They are-
at McDonald's,
Well, that's what Shamrock is.
and they just showed up one day, and I was like, "What is this?" Oh, it's delicious.
I remember craving them as a child, but as a child, I also craved a lot of horrible things,
Like companionship from Friends.
like genital mutilation.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
You
yeah.
took it way. Whoa!
Other people, not me. Yeah,
Oh, you wanted to you were a monster.
I got
You
yeah.
were a psychopathic monster.
Exactly. I was the world's greatest monster as a child.
Wow.
Thankfully, I grew out of it.
Yeah, thank God. And ever since you got with Pecky, the
Pigeon.
We're not
pigeon.
we're not together anymore.
Oh my God.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Awkward.
Jimmy, just take NyQuil before every podcast, please. I want you to become codeine dependent because of this podcast.
It's Dayquil, I'm telling you. It is the non-drowsy formula.
It doesn't matter. It's doing.
Just keep me sick.
Yeah, I'll keep him sick, and then he'll be just goofy for every podcast we do.
I'm just tired. That's what it is. Like my fucking sense of right and wrong.
Well, that's good.
That explains why you've been killing all those prostitutes.
That does explain that.
Brian's super dark. Jimmy is super silly, and Dane's just trying to hold it all down. Dane's just trying to make sense of this crazy life.
So I'm a headman, for sure.
Yeah.
For me.
Oh
For
man.
my money.
The backwards man.
I'll be quadruped. Just like taking it as an article of faith. The Dane is right, and I can wipe my beehole with my foot hands.
So easy.
I hope so.
Oh man.
I hope
Easy,
so.
easy.
Because I imagine you still have the range of motion of an arm. It just is a leg.
I would say so. You have the ball and socket. Because you don't have the hip flexors, but you do have the ball and socket.
I just love that term, hip flexors.
You're welcome. That's my gift to you. That's my verbal gift to you.
Thank you. So yeah, what about you, Dane?
So I'm going to take the arm hands. And I'll tell you why. Professional pony man. And I will... That's how I'll make my living.
Oh, God.
And I'll just go around and I'll be like a pedicab, but like a galloping pedicab.
They're like the geishas of the modern era.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like more feet on the webcams, twice as many feet.
Yeah.
Man, I'll get all the gold tips.
I do all the foot stuff.
All the
foot stuff you
the
love.
double foot stuff.
Yeah, you'd be like the shock value of like a 2 girls 1 cup situation.
But with one guy 4 feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I'd get
Tune
real
in.
weird and sexual with it.
You'll be your own tab on like PornMD.
How you gonna stand killing all them frogs though?
I'm sorry?
That's what dudes like. They like crushing. They're like
What?
ladies crushing frogs.
No, they like
It's the hot new
people
thing.
sitting on cakes.
That's the old
Farting
old
on
stuff.
cakes.
That's
It's
the
old?
old stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Now they want frog killing?
They want
In high heels.
In high heels.
God.
Yeah.
You
I
can
don't-
see it on YouTube
Oh,
because there's no
no.
nudity.
I don't.
But it's
Wanna-
so sexual.
Is it?
Mm.
Is it?
It's not all frogs, but it's crushing things in high heels.
I'll crush non-living things in high heels with my big ass feet. I'll do it.
A once alive frog?
A dead frog?
Next week it's going to be even worse. You know what's going to be next week?
No.
It's going to be women in high heels killing frogs by farting on them.
The ultimate fetish.
The ultimate fetish. That's when fetishes stop.
The gas croak.
The gas croak. Ugh. Makes me shiver just thinking about it.
Yeah. But like pleasurably shiver. I saw that gleam in your eye.
I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it.
So that's what I would go for. I'm gonna mix it up this week, guys. I want my Lonely Hearts now. I want them hot and ready and now in front of me. Give me my Lonely Hearts. Both y'all.
They still have 5 more minutes in the oven. Ding! Oh shit! What a fool I've been.
No, you're sick, Jimmy. It's fine.
Can't tell
What
time.
a fool believes.
When Jimmy is sick, he cannot tell time. That is a proven fact.
Boop boop boop.
Also, he has to stay in his quarantine tub
It's a separate tub.
of Bacta and Dayquil.
Bright orange.
So, Lonely Hearts. We troll the webs looking for lonely folks on the Craigslists, and we try to jam them together.
Jam them
Jam
together.
jammed
Like
up.
slapping a can against a Barbie. We're going to make it work whether they need it or want it.
Do you know what the difference between jam and jelly is?
Oh, I don't like this joke.
I think it's if you recognize the Pope as the central authority of Christianity, or
That's an oligarchy. No, you can't jelly 2 Lonely Hearts together. That's the answer. Yeah,
This joke is the punchline was not as awful
it's
as
different.
it usually is.
The real joke's different. I'll tell you after the podcast. Brian, you start us off, brother.
please, yeah, by all means. Okay, so mine this week is entitled "I Know What All the Women Want on Craigslist." I'm
Specifically.
I'm hoping to find the right girl for something ongoing. No, that doesn't mean I want you to be my girlfriend. But he says GF. I wouldn't be on CL, Craigslist, if I was looking for that. I want you to be cool and open-minded and take decent care of yourself.
Did he shorten open-minded to OM?
No,
okay,
he actually
that's too bad.
used words.
I was hoping for that one.
It's nice that he wants you to take decent care of yourself, though.
Yeah.
He kind of cares,
That's
sort of.
nice.
I prefer you weren't judgmental or a drama queen. I'm not, and this isn't about drama for me. Ideally, we meet anywhere from once a week to twice a month. Our meetings would be largely about sex and affection. We'll talk, we'll communicate, we'll carry on banter, but we won't go on dates or out for drinks. Well, maybe a drink.
What?
We'd meet because we are both missing something that we are not getting, which is hot, sensual, powerful sex. If you're into dirty talk, that's a plus.
Who isn't into dirty talk?
Some people are too shy.
The mute. The mute and
I'm
the
sorry,
deaf.
that was terribly insensitive of me.
Yeah.
I didn't consider the mute and the deaf.
If you're still reading, you're probably wondering what I look like. I have a fit body
Not
and
really.
a great smile. What a detailed description.
I'll take your word for it, brother.
What should you look like? Be sexy and have a hot personality too.
What you should look like.
I want this to be fun. You don't have to be shy with me. I'm very open-minded and understanding man.
That doesn't sound like he is.
Oh, I don't know.
He's giving me
As
some...
long as you're a sexy lady, I understand.
As long as you do everything I say and you don't try and contact me more than once a week.
Yeah. He goes on, I like petite girls, but tall, skinny girls with miles of legs are amazing as well. Round, firm butts are a huge plus. In fact, a really nice ass takes priority over boobs, so if you're lacking a little in chest area, don't be shy. That's interesting, because it's like his description thing went on, didn't it?
It did.
Above all, just take care of yourself.
Very caring.
Have some physical activity that you're interested in. Besides sex.
Oh my god.
Race isn't an issue as long as you fit the above criteria. I think I've given you enough to think about. If you're interested and real, go ahead and email me.
Real?
Gotta be real.
If you're interested and real, go ahead and email me. I won't bite.
Hard.
Yet.
Yes.
You're close. Yeah. Is either that or yet.
So this guy's completely disconnected with how relationships work, even like friends with benefits work.
Yeah. No, he thinks this is like ordering a pizza.
Yeah. It's a very on-demand service that he's asking for. He wants like affection and sensuality and like good hard sexing without investing any emotion or connection into it.
A pretty detailed physical idea of what he wants, and his own description of himself is like two very vague things.
Very, very vague.
things.
He's banking on that old fucking alpha male ass confidence.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he sounds confident. Oh, fucking.
I'm sorry, what was that squeaky? What was that squeaky?
I know what the ladies want.
I know what girls want. I know what ladies like.
Hop into my Tercel. I'll take you to the Sizzler and show you a great time. Then we'll sex.
You think he's Southern? Because I got a very, like, tech bro, like...
I wasn't trying to do Southern. That's interesting.
I got Southern out of that when you said that.
After this, I'm going to go do some work for my job at Google. I'm going to telecommute.
Today I've decided to work from home so that I can have some me time. Between my weekly hot sexing with this girl that totally digs me on the internet.
And definitely exists.
And is a real person. I mean, if somebody wants a no strings attached, very thinly veiled, like, sensual experience, I guess they could buy into this. But he doesn't really value them as a person so much. Yeah. So it's going to be hard. I don't know. I feel like this guy is shooting in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, he could maybe carry it if he's got, like, a nice ass. But, like, he's got...
He only has a nice smile.
Such a vague description, I doubt it. Yeah.
Jimmy.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be...
It's going to be really good.
A rough one.
It's going to be rough and gruff.
Oh,
you know what? I'm going to read this like a Palpatine.
Oh, boy. Sexy Palpatine.
The title is Only the Best Will Do. And there's a picture of some, like, illustration and a crown, and it says, "Crown your king."
Oh, Lord.
He's included this photograph.
Oh, my God.
I may not be Brad Pitt, but I definitely don't qualify to be Brad Spit neither. And then in parentheses, smile.
Oh, good.
Now that I've gotten your attention, you're dealing with the ultimate gentleman / bad boy. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, I'll make you smile, laugh, and wonder, how come I've never met a guy like this before? It's a blessing in disguise, you guys.
Yeah.
I love to listen to smooth jazz music as I relax on my back patio.
Oh.
I love to talk smack when I'm beating someone in a game of pool. I hate it when women are drop-dead gorgeous on the outside and drop-dead garbage on the inside.
What a wit.
That was in all caps, both of those.
Good. Good, I'm
I
glad.
love to sing Luther Vandross songs. Also, I would love to be blessed with the lady of my life. Want to know more? Well, that can't happen unless you contact me. Hate playing games? Hate being told lies? Well, come on. I'm your man. You need this in your life. Peace and blessings.
You're definitely slipping into the monarch at this
I was
point.
A little
just
bit.
thinking
I'm slipping.
the monarch's looking for love.
Well, it's just in all caps. Like this,
Yeah.
this whole thing became in all caps. You still haven't messaged me yet?
Oh,
Let's
geez.
go! Chop, chop! Parentheses, smile. May God bless you indeed!
What the?
May God.
I
bless you.
receive messages frequently, but I do respond quickly. XOXOXOXO, applause. Place queen in the subject line to weed out spam, and put a picture in response. The last word just says, King!
You know what really throws me is all the weird little God stuff. It just
Yeah.
seems kind
God
of like outside of the tone. Yeah, like may you be blessed, like God bless you, like was kind of peppered in there, and it's like that seems kind of almost at odds with the whole like
Yeah.
I have the magic dick, I'm the best dick.
My favorite part was he put smiley faces in
Well, no, it
They
wasn't
weren't
smiley
smiley
faces.
faces.
It was the word smile in parentheses.
No.
It's the word smile. That's
Oh, I totally.
That's fucking grandpa shit there. I don't get how emoticons
Still
work,
my
so I'll
favorite.
I don't get how emoticons work, so I'll just put it smile in parentheses.
Like he's trying to be subtle. Like he's trying to just be like.
Yeah, this guy doesn't give an age.
I'll bet
okay.
he's
So he's older.
I'll bet he's an older guy.
He's an older man.
Yeah.
Brad Spit, also, just by the way.
Yeah, that was
Fucking sweet goddamn pun. Sweet.
and garbage
Wow.
on the inside. Fuck, like I love
Doing that in a voice was very inspiring.
it was well done. Well done. Yeah, a little
That
round of
worked out.
applause. That's good.
Yay.
Now that I have your attention seems to be a recurring theme for these also.
Yeah.
Just like no, you don't have their attention. You have now shut off like half of the real people in this world.
I know I've shocked you with my little verbal gambit. Let me reel you in with some more deets.
Well, what I don't understand is that he's like, you don't like games, and yet he's like
Yeah.
marketing himself as if he's some sort of product. Like he's some sort of like, you've tried the rest, now try the best. Come on over to King Industries, and I'll give you the best fucking of your life.
Yeah.
Bop.
Like, It just seems so disingenuous and so presumptuous and full of himself.
Yeah.
Just the fucking chop to, like,
Oh, man.
hurry up, you fucking sexy idiot. Like,
Hurry up, you sexy
Well,
idiot.
is that him trying to be funny, or is that him...
I don't know. Like,
It's like it could be him kind of like kidding on the sly. Is what
The whole thing does have a tongue-in-cheek feel to it.
Yeah, but like I mean, he could totally be like he could be like being kind of like people will say the fucking coldest shit as a joke that they actually mean, if you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you just said. You strung a lot of words together.
Sorry. Like I mean, oftentimes like people will say something as a joke that they
Okay.
actually kind of mean.
Sure.
But like they're doing it as a joke, so you can't call them on it.
Right.
But it's
80%
something
real.
It's something that they really do want to tell you, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's called Schrodinger's asshole.
Yeah. Exactly.
So like they
they-
may be an asshole if you look
they-
inside the butt.
No. Like a person, like an asshole person.
Oh,
Like,
I liked mine better.
like your reaction
Dictates.
dictates if they were joking or not.
Uh-huh. So if you
Kinda.
respond negatively, they're like, "Oh, I'm just joking." But if
Come
you
on,
respond,
lighten up. Like,
if you respond positively, they're like, "Yeah, this is what I really
I didn't
feel."
really mean you were a fucking castrating bitch. Come on. It was me being funny.
Sigh.
Yeah.
But will these two find love with each other?
I mean, if
Preferably.
Brian Person fucking chops, maybe.
Yeah, they both seem kind of like arrogant tools. I think maybe they get along.
Yeah,
in that
like are these guys
regard.
both? So here's the thing, like, I feel like Brian's guy might be like a pickup artist MRA type.
He does have that kind of vibe.
I don't know that my person is. I feel like my person is older,
Yeah, and he's just kind of out of touch with.
out of touch and old and shitty.
Yeah, definitely some shitty there.
So I got trained in CPR today,
Oh.
and it was by not an. She was old enough to have grandchildren, but she didn't seem like ancient. But I don't know. You know what I mean? She wasn't like Granny. She wasn't like Granny from Looney Tunes, but she wasn't like some gilf. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
God.
Anyway,
In her 60s, perhaps.
She'd clearly gone through the change.
but it was odd because she used phrases like rule of thumb, which you don't really hear anymore.
Really?
Do you not hear? Do you hear rule of thumb?
I use that term occasionally.
Because it's like a
Am I a gilf?
you're a gilf.
Oh,
I can
man.
tell you
Just look at you.
off the bat, my friend.
I'm a
silver
fox.
So I think rule of thumb has been phased out because it was
Yeah, supposedly, like size of stick you can hit your wife with.
right.
Yeah.
So if a stick was thicker than your thumb, you couldn't beat your wife with it.
Yeah.
Is that true? Or is that just
I don't-
the Boondock Saints?
I don't know if that's actually true.
I've heard it from before Boondock Saints from like a history professor.
A history professor outside a liquor store who's trying to sell me a bar ticket.
It's not what it was. A
was a
professor.
It was a muni ticket.
It was a mute. He was mute. He was signing to me. I was deaf at the time, so it worked out.
That's good. That's good.
Anyway,
Um,
I don't know why I brought up the CPR person. Oh, right, because she was using kind of outdated terms and ways of saying things.
get down in the storm cellar where I put up some preserves, or I'll hit you with a hickory switch.
Maybe a little more, like bring it a little more current.
You gosh darn carpetbagger! I'll give you what for.
It's malarkey.
Now pucker up your lips and then you get kissed down on that there mannequin.
But the way she was using terms and things reminds me of this man. I don't think they're gonna find love.
I think
each
that
other.
I think they might both be kind of cocks of the walks kind of dicks, and I think those guys don't always get along. I think sometimes their dicks get in the way of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And not in the good way where they sword fight like sexy pirates.
It'd be like it's like when the Ghostbusters cross the streams and they both explode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or banish another dimension demon.
Yeah.
Just get it out of there.
Just get it out of there. So, sorry, dudes.
I feel like there's an opportunity, but probably.
Yeah.
It'd be a hot and fast romance, and then it would fizzle out real quick.
Like it's not. It feels less of an instant nightmare than a lot of pairings.
Maybe if they got together for a butt job.
Like if one of them had a backwards face?
Fart your butt into my butt. Yes. Yes, it's so good.
That's what I've always wanted.
So good.
Our next Would You Rather comes from Chris in Oakland. And he asks, would you rather have sex on the moon or underwater?
Huh.
How underwater?
One of those is like a lot more exotic than the other, I was gonna say.
How deep below?
Yeah.
I would say we're mer people, and so we can go as deep as we want.
Well,
so fucking
but
in Challenger Deep kind of.
Yeah.
the reason I'm asking though is like water pressure.
Right. So let's consider water pressure a non-issue,
Okay.
and let's consider
Wanna
the
be-
sensuality of the experience.
And the shallow waters that I will choose for exhibitionist purposes.
Oh, you want to be watched by all the crabs and seagulls?
That's what I was thinking. Is like if it's just fucking underwater,
Yeah.
that we could do that here right now, guys, in
Let's do
our
it.
jacuzzi.
Let's do it.
That's not anything special. That happens all the time,
Guys.
All the time.
Let's do it.
All practically.
Stop staring
weekly.
in my eyes. Stop staring in my eyes.
Why are
don't
we still
like it.
podcasting? Let's
Let's get this going.
come on.
But space is a
You're
different kettle of
sick.
fish. Yeah, space is a different kettle of fish. I don't know. Could it be underwater on the moon? Because there could be a space jacuzzi.
Space koozie?
Space koozie.
It would have to be a space orb jacuzzi, because I don't think water would stay.
Like the labyrinth,
Space
What?
orb.
you know.
One more time?
You know.
No. Is this the Dayquil
There's
talking,
not-
Jimmy?
There's not an orb of...
They were in orbit and then ball.
Okay,
but there wasn't water.
spheres.
There's no water in that, though.
Did contact
Space.
juggling, that's true.
It was a ball. There was a ball happening.
It
like
sort
a
of
dancing.
looked like the outside of it was a moon of a sort.
But inside of the floaty bubble globe, they were like dancing. They were having dancey times.
As the
with
world
like
lights.
you
falls
would
down.
do on the moon.
While the world
Falls
falls down. R.I.P. David Bowie.
I don't think having weightless sex would be great. I think that, like,
Sounds kinda
the
sexy to me.
resistance of the water would be kind of cool.
Wait.
You wouldn't be, there'd be like
What?
some restraint. Like, you wouldn't just be able to do whatever you wanted. You'd have to like try harder to like pull moves
Ooh.
because the resistance of the water.
The water's like domineering.
Yeah, kind of.
Mm,
Like it would
So-
be.
Right, so like you have water resistance, additionally lubrication removal.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
something
the
to consider.
thing.
No, it would be
versus-
super. It would be Constalubra.
That's
versus-
actually a problem.
You having to maintain very restrainedness on the moon, lest you send yourself flying away.
Wow, what a way to die.
Talk about being fucked into oblivion.
Ah,
I mean, with the space fucking, I was assuming this was in like some sort of habitat or
Yeah.
something. Like
Well,
that.
yes, so weightlessness.
Weightlessness
On the moon.
and- Yeah, and the fucking.
The fear of death is removed from this scenario. I want us to concentrate on sensuality because I'm a horny motherfucker. Mom, turn off the podcast.
5 seconds ago.
All the moms.
All 4 of yours.
All the 4 moms.
Mom things.
I don't know. Weightless fucking does have a certain appeal. You know, kind of
What
like,
appeals
you know,
to you?
what is up, what is down? Is that your butt or is that your head? I don't
that
know
alien?
anymore.
Would various parts jiggle as pleasurably as they would in regular?
They might undulate interestingly.
But how do you know if you're into that?
I don't.
Oh,
That's
so
good- that's a
you're
good
curious about undulations.
I'm space curious. Yeah.
Jimmy, what intrigues you most about fucking on the moon?
It would just be
bound to
interesting
happen
to
eventually.
try, I guess. Like, I'm not stoked on it, but like, I could say that I did it.
Oh,
it's like
bro,
it's like
super stoked about the moon.
somebody's
fucking
like,
raw.
oh, I just entered the Mile High Club, and I'm like, oh, honey, that's cute.
Be super condescending about it. Oh, you poor,
I just pat him on the head.
Sweet dear. A 1 mile, huh? Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, have you ever fucked on the moon, motherfucker? Because I've done that.
You kick him out of the plane.
Kick him out.
I boned in the cold, dark void of space.
Yeah, maybe on the dark side of the moon, and the only way to create warmth is from the friction of your two bodies rubbing together.
You can't ever stop having sex. That's just science.
It's just perpetual sex motion.
An object that's put in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted on by an opposite and equal force.
I'm sorry, I just fell
In
asleep.
your butt.
Oh, in my butt. Okay, good. I stepped on your line. Voting time.
Now that's what I call
Jimmy.
physics.
Well, so hold on.
Physicals.
Is it voting time? We haven't really talked enough about the water.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean,
The
like,
seaweed is always
what's
greener.
so good
in
about
somebody else's lake.
There's
You
little...
dream about fucking up there, but that is a big
don't
mistake.
fuck up.
See, you get crabs.
You gotta see as crabs. So
Yeah.
space.
Not into it. Not into
Down
it.
where it's better, down where it's wetter. Take it
Yep.
from me.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm a
see?
crab.
Take
Take
the
it.
STDs from me. Because I am one,
I
Sebastian.
am them all.
He was a red crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll get your crab bread, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, and I
Can
don't
you
want to know
explain it?
what you mean.
You'll find out if you bang underwater without protection,
Whoa.
without one of them big old suits.
So, seaweed and sand,
So yeah.
Sand too? Ugh.
Oh god.
but also space dust. I mean,
Well, no.
you're-
We're not just on the barren fucking, like...
well, then you're
Yeah.
not just on the barren fucking
Okay.
ground of the ocean.
Okay.
But there's also
so-
salt water.
Okay, so in the water scenario, are you in like some sort of underwater habitat? Like, are you?
I would
safe
say
from
that
the
it's a
waters?
pleasant glade or grove.
But we're mer people though. So
Yeah,
there's-
kinda.
We're touching water. We're not touching the vacuum of space.
You might be. What if you're moon space people?
Well, hold on.
don't exist. I mean, that's
They
How
don't
did you,
exist,
merfolk?
but
there aren't. We have yet to discover life forms. I believe that it can exist in the cold void of vacuum. I mean, like maybe bacteria. There might be bacteria that can survive that. I don't know.
Brian, would you just give in to the magic of fucking, please?
Fucking is bacteria?
No, as beings of light and love.
Oh god.
Just melding together as one under
So lame.
floating over the basalt wasteland that is the moon. I feel
What
like
you
you're
sound like
mocking
when you
me.
say that.
Vote
Moon.
Yeah, space is the place.
underwater, motherfuckers. But
Underwater butts.
because you both voted the same way and I voted the wrong, I have lost.
I don't like this negativity.
It's okay. You won't remember it in the morning, sweet child.
Oh no, I don't know.
Because this is all a dream, Jimmy. This is all a dream.
You gotta
Jimmy,
go
wake
back,
up.
Jimmy. You gotta go back.
Jimmy, wake
I'm
up.
back in the hot tub. Anti-M. Anti-M.
Jimmy, you kept murmuring about moon fucking and getting crabs.
Oh, well, that's embarrassing. That's certainly embarrassing, Aunt and all other Aunt. Aunt Brian and Aunt Dane.
Now, go do your chores, young man.
Is my chore to tell you a Mary Fuck Kill?
It is.
Yeah.
Is that a sweet
Now
segue
it
I
is.
just
That
did?
was very
That-
smooth.
That's very good.
It's really
For
good.
being high off your ass on Dayquil, I think.
I'm not. You're attributing this to the medicine.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just sleepiness.
Drowsy.
Bro, that's a Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon,
Oh, wow.
Mary Fuck Kill,
Another segue. That was a
Charmander,
double.
Bulbasaur, or Squirtle.
Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. Mm-hmm.
Charmander.
That's
Go
great.
through
'Cause they didn't know what I chose. That was unintentional. It was amazing.
We got synergy going, Jim.
Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Charmander. The most charming of the three.
Let's go over this just in case people live under a rock.
Oh yeah, Pokemon. These are Pokemon.
these are
These
Pokemons.
are Pokemans.
Charmander is a fire type. He's got fire tail.
He's like a lizard dragon.
Yeah.
Boy.
Bulbasaur is like a regular animal with a plant on its back that has vines.
He's got a bulb.
Yeah.
He's got a
Made out of
symbiotic
grass.
bulb relationship.
And Squirtle is a turtle that can shoot water out of its mouth.
And this is for real. His type is tiny turtle type.
They're little.
So
Lethal.
dumb.
So those are all starter Pokemans.
Yeah.
Meaning they're kind of young and cute looking. I'm going to assume they're all at least 18.
Yeah, because we live in Anytown, USA,
Because-
where the legal age of fucking is 18.
But lest we forget, the legal age to become a Pokemon Master is 11. So just take that into consideration.
I don't know why we would.
Just don't forget.
Okay.
We're going to end up on some list.
Brian, based on these 12 previous episodes, we're on a couple lists. We're on Bad Dragon's list. We still haven't heard from Bad Dragon.
I don't know if they're going to get back to us.
Bad Dragon,
doubt they
reach
are.
out to us, honey. We love you.
We do love you. We want to adopt some of your adoptables. They have a whole section just to adopt like the ends of their batches.
Bad Dragon's adoptees are a bit like real Pokemons when you think about it.
When you really think about it.
Yeah.
You throw your balls at them, and then they are yours forever.
Then they catch your balls, and it's kind of an equal thing.
They're stuck on them.
That's how it works.
But back to the real Pokemans.
So, I am not a Squirtle fan. I love Blastoise, but I'm not a Squirtle fan. My heart belongs to Bulbasaur since I was a young man, but Charmander is probably the strongest. Just because you don't get fire types super early in the game.
Yeah?
I'm breaking it down real factual here, guys.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but I take my Pokemon seriously sometimes.
So which one are you going to put your dick in, though? Tell me.
It's tricky because like the only one I really have feelings for too is Charmander. I really like that guy.
Yeah.
And Bulbasaur and Squirtle. I mean, it's kind of see, I wishy-washy on both of them.
I feel like Squirtle would be the wettest, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
But Charmander's pretty hot.
Yeah.
And if you're into bondage, then you got Vine Whip right there for you.
Yeah.
Coming out the
Yeah.
Bulba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about putting your wing wang in that bulb. All that crazy stuff going on in there. Woo!
Like pollen.
You think
Nectar.
a fleshlight's a crazy time? What about that bulb?
Well, lots of grass.
Lots of stuff.
Well, grass rhymes with ass, and asses are good.
Yeah. We've come
So
full
by
circle.
the transit property of rhyming,
By the transit property invested in me. I'll pronounce you.
I'd pay good cash to put my ass in that grass. You know what I mean?
so I think I'd want to marry Bulbasaur
Oh, interesting.
because he's the most steadfast. He's
Yeah.
not a hothead. He's not mischievous. He's just a solid dude.
Yeah.
And I'd imagine I'd be able to fuck him throughout our happy marriage.
Maybe. Yeah.
And then I would fuck Charmander because it's dangerous because he's got an open flame on his tail. And
He also has a motorcycle.
does he?
No.
When did he get a motorcycle?
And a leather jacket.
Oh my! Can he also turn on jukebox? Brian's bobbing his head back and forth and up and down like some crazy snake person.
To answer your question, Charmander can't activate a jukebox by hitting it. He's got to level up to Charmeleon before he gets that move.
Man, Charmeleon is the most short-shrifted Pokemon of all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
How do you figure?
Because everyone loves Charmander and everyone goes crazy for Charizard, but nobody ever talks about Charmeleon.
Well, that's true of a lot of the teenage Pokemon.
I feel like Wartortle has that cool name. He has war in his name, and like people respond to that. And Ivysaur is in a video game called Super Smash Brothers. So, like both of them have their times to shines, but Charmeleon Nothing. Not an ounce of love for that dude. And that's
like him.
fine because he's got a spike on his head and some claws. And besides that, he's just
like, rawr.
Yeah.
And he can also turn on a jukebox by hitting it
Oh,
with
he
a
can. Oh, yes. That's
Charmeleon,
right.
yeah. He gets that move.
He gets the jukebox move.
Jukebox move.
Yeah, so kill Squirtle because he is only a turtle. And therefore not
tiny
worthy.
one.
A tiny turtle.
He has water jets.
So does Wartortle, and so does fucking Blastoise, who is the coolest.
It's funny because like I was actually kind of thinking of along similar lines as you. Like Bulbasaur seems kind of like reliable, and Charizard
He's
seems
of
kind of
the
hot, and like maybe just kill Squirtle because whatever. But thinking about it, I think I would marry What was it again? Charmander. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
Not Charmeleon.
It's been a long day.
It has.
It's been a long day.
For us all.
Okay, so yeah, I'd marry Charmander because like that's the one I like. That's the one I actually like. That's the one I want to grow.
Crush on.
That's the one I want to grow old with.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the day, when it
When the
evolves.
sun goes down.
And I think maybe I would fuck Bulbasaur because of all like I kind of talked myself up with like that whole talk about
you
sticking your
seemed real
wing
jazzed
in
on that bulb.
because I mean like think about it and like what you can do maybe stuff with the tentacles while I'm kind of in there.
Excuse me, vines.
Vines. Sorry,
We're not a tentacruel kind of situation over here.
no, that's a good point. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I think that'd be good lay. And yeah, just kill Squirtle because like why not?
Because he's a happy little turtle, and he doesn't have anything to offer besides cuteness, and this is carnal pleasures.
So he's got to burn.
He's got to burn.
Jimmy.
So here's the thing. Whichever one you marry is going to evolve all the way.
Take it all the way.
So Charizard might seem like the one you'd want to take all the way, but I don't know if you fucking recall how much of an asshole Charizard is.
Just to
train.
Ash.
Yeah, but that's got to be a common genetic.
think so?
Maybe it'll be like a tempestuous relationship, you know?
It could be.
Maybe it'll be kind of like Frida Kahlo and
The other guy.
However,
Diego Rivera.
remember how
Very good.
sweet and awesome fucking Blastoise is.
Blastoise is sweet and awesome.
So
And you could stick your dick in those cannons.
yeah, and fucking turn on the water jets. It'll just be like a jacuzzi.
Hey, now you're speaking my jacuzzi language.
Jacuzzi that blows your dick
So I'd
off.
marry Squirtle.
Blows it right off.
Right off.
Brian, you've convinced me the ways of fucking
Bulbasaur.
a Bulbasaur.
Wow, but you'd kill...
I gotta kill. Well, he's an asshole. He's
Oh
an
man.
asshole.
He's a future asshole. You're
Yeah.
killing you're
He's
killing
cuddly
Charmander.
now.
Char!
But
Charmander,
like, you
don't
wouldn't kill.
me,
You wouldn't
Char!
kill a baby Hitler.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck!
Oh my god.
He's a literal dragon Hitler.
Charmeleon is like baby Hitler. You heard it here first, folks. Shots fired.
I know a certain someone who's going to take extreme offense to this particular line of logic. James.
I didn't say that they were the same. I just said
Uh-huh.
if you knew and you could kill a baby Hitler.
Char Char! Char Char! One pure master race! Char Char! Turn on the gas! Char Char!
Oh my god.
Invade the Sudentenland, Char Char.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's awful. That's really bad. We've gone to another plane of bad. Good, guys. Good.
Let's get out of here. What do you got?
Let's get out of here. Our good friend in Seattle, her name is Kayla, she asks, would you rather be an artist who struggles severely with living and only gets recognized / respected / famous once long dead, or an artist that gets ridiculously rich and famous while alive and as a result begins to lose their mind at an age far too young? And she also credits this to a Jake Lloyd. So there's a lot going on there.
My goodness.
It's a labyrinth of a question.
So David Bowie.
Excuse me?
Do you want to end up like auteur Jake Lloyd? His flame burnt too bright too soon.
No, I think Jake Lloyd asked this through her. Used her as a mouthpiece. I think she knows a person named Jake.
That sounds
Oh,
correct.
a la Jake Lloyd?
Yeah, she's referring to Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that actor because fuck all of that.
He burned too bright, too quickly, too young, and now he's in
He was
jail.
just so good.
He was so good.
He was so great.
He was really,
Now,
just really good.
He
now
was
that's
really
what
good
I
at
call
pod
pod
racing.
racing. Yeah.
Woohoo.
Woohoo.
Wait,
Let's do a barrel roll. That's a good trick.
that's Star Fox.
He ripped it off from Star Fox.
He just ripped it off when he
'Cause-
got into jail because he was an insane person.
Because the great steal from the great.
Guys, which one?
Just immediately.
just right off the bat. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
I mean, all right. So I wouldn't want to be crazy and awful, though.
We're all kind
Being
of going
rich
that
would be
way.
all right. Well, so what was the first one again?
An artist who struggles during life. So you're Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Not recognized as a visionary, but then when you're dead, it's just your shit blows up.
Boom.
So there's two parts to this though. I don't care what happens after I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
Really, to me.
Yeah.
But
You don't want to go
I also
insane.
don't want to struggle. Like if I'm enjoying my art, if I'm having a good time with it, I don't need to be rich.
Well, I think this means that you are pursuing your happiness in that you are an artist, and because you're doing that, your life is a struggle.
You're making the art that you want to make.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's some quiet dignity to that.
Yeah, but if I'm fucking piss poor though, that sucks.
I mean,
If I'm like fucking struggling to eat,
Yeah.
that's not the kind of struggle.
she
I'm
does say
excited about.
struggles severely.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't know who Jake Lloyd was.
I didn't know who Jake Lloyd was. He
Thank you,
doesn't
Brian. Thank you for being here for us.
You guys are a pair of chuckle fucks.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Fucking straighten up. Okay?
We'll do our homework next time, Mr. Brian,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
I
Yeah.
mean, losing your mind and spiraling out of control could be fun too. That straight tiger blood.
Yeah.
Too
Right?
straight.
Woo.
He ended up with AIDS,
He did.
or at least HIV. Maybe not full blown AIDS.
Why not both?
I forget how that goes. Yeah. He's yeah.
You can be infected with HIV without having AIDS. AIDS is
Human
like
immune virus, and AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which happens when you have HIV.
there you go.
I
Yeah.
want tacos now.
Funny enough, so do I.
Guys, we're talking about AIDS.
We're talking about AIDS, and it makes me hungry.
Delicious AIDS.
Um,
This is a terrible episode.
It's-
talking about AIDS and,
And
fucking
tacos.
and Hitler's
You're the one who
pod
brought
racing.
let's do a barrel roll. That's a good trick.
Misa like this episode.
Guys,
This is no safe stop episode.
I gotta go.
Oh boy.
Don't be going, Jimmy.
Misa wants tacos.
Misa wants tacos.
I really want tacos.
Oh no! I spilled taco all over my head. Boo.
Guys, there's always a bigger taco.
I like he's like, oh, I spilled tacos over me. I guess I'll have to take off this dirty shirt.
Bad chicka pwah pwah.
What if a taco covered Jar Jar Binks had sex with Charmeleon Hitler? What would that
World
look
War
like?
Have you seen my DeviantArt account? I think there's an answer to this question.
Brian's second hidden fetish.
Mm-hmm.
A very specific form of shipping and fan fiction.
Man, you guys remember, speaking of that and DeviantArt, I haven't been able to find this since, but it existed and I saw it in real life. There was a DeviantArt account which the contents inside were nothing but sexy pictures of the statue Olimar from Legends of the Hidden Temple, the TV show on Nickelodeon.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
No, Olimar is from Pikmin.
I think it was the same name.
Really?
I could be misremembering.
You're talking about the big
He's
face.
talking
the big
about.
face, but like it had a big, sexy stone body too.
I don't-
Sexy.
I think it might not be Olimar, but it's something close to that.
Olmec.
That sounds closer.
That sounds better.
That
Ol-
sounds
Olmec, yeah.
sufficiently
Sufficiently
fake
different.
Aztec.
Yeah. Very fake Aztec. But we had a question.
We
were
do
answering-
have business.
Would you rather
at foot.
Olmec or no? I'm just kidding.
or a taco covered Jar
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 Jar.
Binks?
So what was the second case again? Like you get like
You
crazy,
get rich and famous,
Rich and
but
famous.
it drives you insane
drives you insane. Okay.
and far too young. So it's not like you can ride your fame for a little while. It's like you're obscure, you're doing your art,
Yeah.
you get discovered,
Yeah.
and then the whole thing is just too much for you, and you spiral out of control, a la Jake Lloyd or
Yeah, I don't think Jake Lloyd held on to the fame and the fortune really.
yeah. I think
Just
that's-
the money.
I think that's Kayla's little
Well,
joke.
no, I don't know if he still has the money even.
He's in jail. I think he's straight up like a drug addict.
What? I don't think that's
No?
true.
Maybe
I feel
I'm
like
talking
I read
out
that
my
he just
butthole.
chose to stay out of the spotlight because like everyone hates him,
Yeah,
and it's not really his fault. He's just a kid actor. you
yeah.
know?
He took it real hard.
Yeah, what about all those homeless people he set on fire though?
Oh Jesus! I think I'd like to have the quiet dignity of a struggling actor my whole life, and come out with pieces of art that are beautiful, and that would be my small pleasure. Because struggling, I don't know, it adds legitimacy to things. I don't know. I just feel like that's the most dignified way.
I guess you'd like. It doesn't matter what happens after I die, but like, I wouldn't want to die feeling like I wasted my life.
Yeah.
Also,
Do you think you would though?
I don't know if we're talking about Van Gogh, like if I was fucking painted all the time.
Well, he was a crazy person to begin with.
He had one ear.
He cut off his ear to prove his love to a nun.
That's how you do it. You never done that?
No,
Yeah.
I've never done that.
What they
God,
don't don't tell you is the nun loved it. She was so
Just ate
flattered.
it right up.
Little known
Literally.
stories of history.
Crunchy cartilage.
She
So
ate
yeah.
it.
So
she ate it.
she ate it. Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Num
No.
num num. Put it in my nun mouth. Num num num.
None,
I was
So
like,
good.
wait, Brian actually knows
It's
history.
like a pancetta. Like pancetta.
Your grin is just far too wide, and you know, like the Cheshire cat.
Mischievous.
Oh, gross.
So Jake Lloyd is in a psychiatric facility. He's got schizophrenia.
Aw.
So he's legitimately insane.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably genetic.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
schizophrenia. Yeah.
Not due to his
It's
fate.
physiological. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, do you want to burn too bright, too quick?
What happens at the end of Burning Too Bright again? This is a long question.
You just lose your mind far too young.
It's like burnout. Yeah. I mean, fucking the tortured artist route is probably the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither's great, honestly. Neither's great. But yeah, tortured artist.
What makes it a good would you rather?
Probably tortured. So, tortured artist if I am not struggling to eat.
But you are struggling to eat, Holmes. That's kind of part of it. This is a choice between like eating a fart and sniffing a poop.
Way
It's
to bring
like-
it right back to butt stuff.
It's always
Brian.
butt stuff. It's like we live around our butts. We
live
orbit
around
them.
your.
There's
butt.
a reason our butthole is in our middle. When you think about it.
Because I feel like
our center.
I feel like if
chakra.
if I'm stressed about eating, then I'm going to die shortly anyway. Because I'm just my whole life.
But
is
you're consumed
stress.
by your art.
Tortured artist man probably isn't going to live that long, honestly. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a lot of tortured artists don't live that long. Then again, crazy celebrity guy doesn't sound like he might live longer, but like his mind is probably gone before he dies.
Yeah.
He or she.
Yeah, but then
No
I'm just
longer the
partying,
same person.
mindless. That sounds great. I'm going with fucking partying all
Okay.
day.
Wow.
Party all the
I'm
time.
kinda a
Party
little
all
bit
the
surprised.
time. Yeah, I'm kind
I
of.
want to eat a meal At least.
Jimmy is so food driven that he'd rather go insane than not eat.
I'll have money when I go insane.
I think part of what maybe like Dane and I are kind of leaning towards the tortured artist thing is because like we kind of figure, we've strategized about being homeless.
Yeah,
it's we might be going this way, minus the artist thing in my case at least.
We've come to this reality in our own personal hells. Anyway,
that doesn't make it great.
No, it doesn't make it great.
No, it kind of sucks, but what you gonna do?
What if so here's the thing, what if I just live, my life expectancy is really long. It's really long.
Yeah.
Like all the drugs I take are actually like life drugs.
Keith Richards
life
style.
drugs?
Like drugs for life. Life drugs.
Like vitamins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kinds of drugs. Vitamin drugs.
Like vitamins that get you really fucked up.
Like Dayquil.
Like zinc.
Okay. So this is a real quick one, guys. I want this to be a shotgun one.
Okay.
This comes from Kevin in Walnut Creek. Kevin asks, oranges or blowjobs?
Blowjobs.
Blowjobs. What?
Oranges. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Oh no, we're gonna die of scurvy, Jimmy. Oh no, we didn't think this one through.
Man, we can't go on a boat.
You blew your load too quick.
I get it.
Oh.
You didn't peel back the layers
I don't understand that
in
joke.
your own mind.
So actually, this week's product placement thing is Stash Tea. Stash Tea.
You're just saying that 'cause it's in your hand.
Stash makes good teas.
Brian, don't.
Their peach black tea especially is really great
Brian,
around summer. Really refreshing.
You're just embarrassing yourself.
Stash
Let's get them to
tea. They call it Stash Tea because the bags are ergonomically shaped to stash them in your beehole.
Just because you did, it's fine that you didn't bring a product. You don't have to read trash, Brian.
When you're at sea, you need to keep your hands free, so you stash the tea in your butthole.
You're just really butt centric.
Yar.
It's a weird episode. If anyone would like to send us Would You Rathers, please email us at the PJC cast at gmail.com. I forgot it. Or Twitter us. Tweet us.
You always do that. He's tweet.
Us, the PJC, at the PJC cast. Also find us on Facebook, like us, and send Would You Rathers there, and review us on that old iTunes.
We check the Facebook and the email more than the tweeters.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean don't send us on the tweeters.
I gotta get on that twitting. It's hard for me to make new habits. Anyway, I've been Dane.
I've been and hopefully continue to be Brian.
I've been drooling from my nose.
Gross. What's your name, Julie?
Yeah.
That's Jimmy. We're the Project Koozie crew. Thanks for coming over tonight, guys. Have a good night and get home safe.
Drive slowly, please.
Especially if you're on Dayquil.
Drive slowly, drink heavily. We're the Project Koozie crew.
The more you drink, the slower you gotta go. That's how it works. Drink responsibly. Drive responsibly.
From 3 teetotalers. We think that's how it's supposed to work.
I'm on Stash Tea's website.
Is that our new sponsor? Are we moving on?
I quite love their tea.
What's my favorite stash? I think it's their aged Earl Grey. Do they have the aged Earl Grey, or am I thinking? No, that's Numi. Numi has the aged Earl Grey.
Yeah, I don't think they've got like a double bergamot Earl Grey that's good.
That might be a little much for me.
Oh, it's smooth.
You want to write an email right now?
Are we? I think we need to talk it up a little bit more.
Whatever.
You really want to write an email right now?
I just want sponsors.
You just want sponsors?
Well,
We have
send us
11.
some tea.
We have 13 episodes, Jimmy.
Guys,
Okay.
let's take this one seriously.
Let's take this one seriously, though. Dear sir or madam. I kind of like that. Are we writing this email?
Oh, absolutely, we're writing this
Oh
email.
God, I actually like Stash Tea. I don't know if I want to fuck with them.
We're not fucking with them. We want to get sponsors.
So this one's for real, though.
I mean, it's still going to be hilarious.
Dear Stash Tea.
I've titled it Proud Jacuzzi Crew, We Love Your Tea.
But not just your tea. We love you as people. You're beautiful on the inside and mostly the outside.
We're a small podcasting operation out of...
You don't need to know. Stop asking questions. The important thing is your tea is baller, and everybody should know it.
We want to represent you in cyberspace. We particularly want to represent
The
Black Peach.
It's all good. It's
Yeah,
all good.
Which one do you want?
All of them.
Okay.
They're great.
I mean, I think if we name our favorite,
We especially like all of them.
No, I mean, if you really want us to get some tea out of these guys, then you tell them your favorite
I don't want to con them. I want them to love me.
By saying that you love all of them, that's the con.
Yes.
Instead of saying, like, I love... This is the one that I truly love, because that's actual, genuine...
That's how you get the girl. You tell them that you like everything about them, and then they like you.
No.
That's how it works.
Brian, no.
That's how it works.
Brian. Brian, think about your butthole. Think about it. Think about butts.
Don't look at me.
Are you writing all of this down, Jimmy?
Sort of.
I feel like
I was waiting for your absolutely. Patented Jimmy absolutely.
Anyways.
Yeah, so enough about me. Tell me about you. I don't know. We just want you to love us as much as we love you, Stash T. Check us out, and if you like what you see, maybe we could promote you on our podcast. Your pick gets ours. Hugs and kisses, the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. We promise we won't bite. ... Yet.
Hard. What if they send us dildos?
Finally, somebody.
All right. This is what we have.
I almost don't want to know.
I'm gonna take a sip of tea. of not Stash tea. Don't tell them. Proud Jacuzzi Crew, we love your tea. Dear Stash Tea, we love your tea, but not just your tea. We love you as people. You're beautiful on the inside and the outside. We're a small podcast, and the important thing is that your tea is baller. And everyone should know it. We want to represent you in cyberspace. We particularly want to represent your, all of them. We especially like all of them. I don't want to con you. I want you to love me. That's how you get the girl. You tell them you like them, and then they fall in love with you. I'm not crying. You're crying. Yes, I'm writing all this down. Anyways, enough about me. Tell me about you. We want you to love us as much as we love you. Your pick gets ours. Hugs and kisses. The Magic Music Crew.
My God.
I'm laughing so much I think I'm gonna vomit.
What have we done?
Oh, print it.
Send it off, Jimmy.
I'm sending this to
Send it to the printers.
Oh, P.S. We promise we won't bite hard.
This is going on the front page.
Oh man.
And scene.
Oh.
And by scene, I mean send.
Send. Scened.